Alright, it's October 30th, day after Hurricane Sandy, and everything's good here. No real damage to report, didn't really lose power. So, I'm working on something kind of cool today. I've had this sitting around for a while, so walk behind leaf blower. Obviously, usually this part, which is the discharge, would be pointed that way. And back there is a 10 cubic foot Craftsman cart. And then this is something kind of neat that I picked up off the side of the road. It's the boot for a Trac-Vac style lawn vacuum. So I'm going to take that. Obviously it's mounted. Working on this. I'm going to use the cart and put all three together and make my own lawn vacuum. Basically the way it's going to work is the hose that's on that is going to run into here. I'm going to put an adapter on here, which I have a couple ideas for. Another length of hose, and it's going to dump into the cart. So basically what I'm doing right now is this is kind of loose because ordinarily this bracket would be here. So I made my own, and I know where I put it. Here it is. Okay, just like that. Little piece of bent steel. And basically what it's going to do, it's going to bolt here and bolt there. And that's going to be nice and tight. And then I got to clean the carb. I have it off. Got to clean the carb on this, get it running. And then one of the trickier parts is going to be mounting this to the cart. Now it's got a tongue, but I don't know if it's long enough. If it's not, I'm going to have to do some cutting and welding or something like that, and try and make it all fit together. But hopefully, you know, even though there's only 1 or 2 mowings left this year, hopefully we'll get a lawn vacuum going, which would be really cool. This lines up really perfect almost. I mean, it's not quite as deep as it needs to be, but for the most part it's pretty good, and I can't complain seeing as it was free. So that's my little project for today. The SS16 is going to be going to Scott soon, so we can start restoring it. But anyway guys, that's it for today. Thanks. So the motor and the blower assembly are off of the frame, and I measured, and the max width like this with this orientation is about 19 inches, which should just barely fit right there. Only thing I'm really worried about is interference with the rear tires of the tractor. I'm going to have to bend the dump mechanism, but it shouldn't be too bad. So, little update. Okay, so we got it mocked up, just to give you guys an idea of how it's all going to work. As you can see, definitely going to need to extend the tongue a little bit of the trailer. Otherwise, motor's not going to fit. I did bend the dump mechanism just right under here, but it still moves enough for that to all work. So I got some steel that I'm going to use to you know, make the tongue longer, but it's actually coming along pretty damn well. So